Hi, my name is Annie, and welcome to the Walking Word, where we go through the Holy Bible in a year as part of discipling. We are currently in the book of First Samuel, and we're in First Samuel chapter 29, where David's aid and help is rejected. Remember, Samuel, the book of Samuel is a story. We have now entered the monarchy generation for Israel. Previously, we had the prophets, we had Joshua, the military man Joshua and Moses. Then we moved into the season of Judges. Then now, the last judge Samuel has passed away. Now we are entering into kingship in full force. Chapter 29. Now the Philistines had mustered all their forces in Aphek, and the Israelites were encamped at the spring of Harod near Jezreel. As the Philistine lords were marching their groups of 100 and 1,000, David and his men were marching in the rear guard with Achish. So the king, the soldiers are mustering the soldiers of the Philistines rather are marching out, and their king is riding behind them in the rear, and he's riding together with David and his men. The Philistine chiefs asked, "What are those Hebrews doing here?" And Achish answered them, "Why, that is David, the officer of Saul, king of Israel. He has been with me now for a year or two, and I haven't found any fault with him from the day he From which day? From which day haven't you found any fault? I haven't found any fault with him since he came over until this present day. So I haven't had any beef with him. David has been good so far." But the Philistine chiefs were angered at this and said to him, "Send that man back. Let him return to the place where you picked him out from. He must not go down into battle with us, lest during the battle he becomes our enemy. For how else can he win back his master's favor, if not with the heads of these men of ours? Is this not David, the one whom they sang during their dances? Saul has slain 1,000, but David has tens of thousands." So of course these are men close to the king. It makes sense. Like, wait a minute, why am I going to war the Israelites with part of the Israelites as part of my team, and one of the men being a former aide, a former close relation to Saul? Why would I do that? So Achish is coming to his senses, and he says, okay. So Achish summoned David and said to him, "As the Lord lives, you are honest, and I should be pleased to have you active with me in the camp. For I have found nothing wrong with you from the day of your arrival to this day. But you are not welcome to the Lord's. You're not welcome amongst my leaders at this point, He's trying to be wise as he's doing this. Withdraw peaceably. Just leave Roho Safi. Just leave without any drama. It's okay. Just leave now and do nothing that might displease the Philistine lords." So at this point, Achish understands that David is loyal. He's a loyal guy. But because of his own men, King Achish, he's being wise. Because of his own men, he's like, "David, for this one, you sit out." So Achish summoned David and said to him, "As the Lord lives, I know you're an honest man, and I should be pleased to have you active with me in the camp. For I have found nothing wrong with you from the day of your arrival to this day. But you're not welcome. Not welcome to the lords. Withdraw peaceably now and do nothing that might displease the Philistine lords. Don't be reactive about it. It's okay. Just take it with full madness. Be a man and just don't cause any drama." But David said to Achish, "What have I done? I mean, David has lived all his life just being rejected again and again, and now he's just like, really, man. And there's something about war that excites David. Now again, you're like, David is just like, really?" But David said to Achish, "What have I done? Or what have you against your servant from the first day I have been with you to this day, that I cannot go to fight against the enemies of my lord the king. You know, Achish answered David, that you are acceptable to me, but the Philistine chiefs have determined you are not to go up with us to battle. So the first thing tomorrow, you and your lord's servants who came with you go to the place I picked out for you. So go back to Ziklag. Do not decide to take umbrage at this. Don't come with rage based on my decision. Just take it as a man. You are as acceptable to me as the angel of God. That's a big statement, King Achish. But make an early morning start. As soon as it grows light, be on your way back. So David and his men left early in the morning to return to the land of the Philistines. This is back to Ziklag. You remember King Achish gave him Ziklag to live there with his people. The Philistines, however, went on up to Jezreel. That's heavy. Let's continue in chapter 30. Let's see what happened to Ziklag when David was away.